It is starting, but not running. So it is Sunday today, and we're going to work a bit on the GTR. We are making quite good progress. Engine is in, and now we can start it. So we had a few problems with starting the engine. First of all, the starting motor was broken, then we had an electricity issue, and then we figured out the petrol pump is actually stuck. So a few issues we had to work on now, but for the rest, everything is fine. So the car is turning over, no oil is leaking for now, and now we have to make sure the petrol system is also closed and it's not leaking. So that's what we're going to do today. But I also want to show you all the cars we are working on today. So that's what we're going to do as well before we are going to work on the GTR on this lovely Sunday. So first, a BMW Z3 from Spain. And we're making a list now of all the things we have to do or we can do. You can see here it is very, very dirty and needs a lot of attention. Also, what I actually discovered when sitting in the car, because of the heat, I guess, the seats are as hard as stone. It's really stone hard. So we have to see what we can do about that. We have to do some leather repairs. See how nice we can get this car. BMW Z3, very cool car, but needs a lot of work. This one, you know, first Revere BMW E30 is finished on our end and will be picked up on Monday, and then they can continue this project and finish it really off. It was a really pleasure doing it, and the car came out really, really wonderful, really, really amazing. And this week we did a beautiful Porsche 964, and for the people that maybe have a bit of a knowledge of them, they maybe think it is an RS because we have here these air intakes for the brakes. Also on the back you can see up here, you see another bumper which only have the RSs. So you see this bumper here, this is for the RS models, but this one is converted to some kind of RS lookalike. Very cool, very nice, and also a different steering wheel. You probably know it from a 996. Also the later 993s had it, I believe, but they completely converted that. They had to install a complete other steering rack to make that possible. It's not so easy to do that actually. And complete new leather is looking absolutely fantastic. With yellow stitching, yellow brakes, yellow curd. Very, very beautiful car now, and it is flat back, and we did a lot of polishing on this one. It was actually a nightmare, a lot of work, but it came out great. Only thing now for the owner, he has to clean it very, very carefully, because these flat black cars, they damage very, very quickly. They're very soft, and now with the ceramic coating we protected that a bit more. It is a bit harder than it would be originally, but still, you have to be very careful cleaning this one. Yeah, we still have our Audi Sport Quattro there is waiting to go back to Sweden. We're looking for transport because there's another car coming back, and maybe in the next coming weeks the car will be picked up. So that's still in progress, waiting for transport. Then come in our workshop and see what we have left here. So next week project is this beautiful Mercedes. This is a W124 in a stunning blue color, and you see here we have a couple of dents we have to get out, and also needs quite a big paint correction as well. But the cool thing is this is a TE, so a wagon basically, and these are quite rare to find because they're mostly all destroyed in very bad condition. And this one we have to make a list what we're going to do and make this one also nicer. I really like this car. There's a manual, and looking in it we have some wooden issues. We're going to try to find a new wooden panel for that, but overall the condition is very, very good, and it is a diesel, very cool as well. So this is something for next week. You will see probably some video about that later on. So here we have a Porsche 997 MK2 4S or Carrera 4, I don't know. And we have to do here underbody detail and engine bay detail as well, and some dry ice cleaning. And yeah, that's what also going to do next week. And we have to fix a few problems because come here, somebody polished the car and actually polish this one with. We are able to fix that. So we know how to take this off. It's not easy, but you actually have to tape this off to make sure that's not going to happen. We also have this, I believe, on this side as well. Somebody polished the plastic with it, but we're able to fix that. Also, we're going to polish the exhaust as well. And this is always something with the 997, 996s. They have the exhaust here and the back, they are constantly very hot, and also the water and the salt will really directly spray on the exhaust, and therefore these turn out very quickly very rusty. So we are gonna fix that as well. And then next up we have Mercedes 560 SEC, so the biggest engine you could buy back then, the V8. I mean, in my opinion, the coolest color you could buy, and the fastest one you could buy, the 560. We are gonna make a separate video about this car, so wait for that. So we completely dry ice cleaned the engine bay, so we took off the air filter, so we'll put it, well, no dirt will go in there. And then, you probably already saw it, a caravan. You think, why would somebody detail a caravan? No, we are just back from holiday, and this is our holiday wagon basically. And not just a holiday wagon, this is actually something I received from my grandparents, and they bought it new in 1986. And me as a little boy, we went on a couple of holidays. I have very cool memories about this, going to South of France with it, sleeping in there as a very small boy. And yeah, now we received it and we are now going to do holidays with it. I'm very happy with this. It's not worth any money, but it's the coolest thing on earth. I'm gonna show you inside a crib tour, right? Very cool wooden finishes on it. And that's actually the thing we wanted to use to go to Sweden again, but we worked on this instead. And we made some heavy progress actually. So the engine is in, everything is running basically. So we're now turning the engine around to make sure we have some oil pressure going on, check everything, and then we're going to put the spark plugs back on, and then we're going to try to if it's really running. However, the petrol pump is stuck and we are looking for a new petrol pump and some other small things. We had an issue with electric bits, so we had some little minor issue. We searched for hours, but then we found back here in the connector we had one small thing that was a little bit loose, and by accident we touched it, and then the car was actually starting. So yeah, that's always a bit tricky, and probably you're going to find a few more bits and pieces that we have to fix. But for all, we actually put the whole puzzle back together, and today we're going to fix a few other little things, and that's what I do on a Sunday. So I'm going to leave you now. We are going to figure a few things out on Sunday, and hope you liked this video, and I see you next week for another project, because I'm not sure which project you will see. Probably this one, or maybe the TE, or maybe compared with it. And thank you for watching. I will see you in another video next week. Goodbye.